r/AskReddit by Teen Reddit. People who work at a drive-thru window, what are some things that you've overheard on the headset that customers don't know you heard? We had ran out of salads and I was taking a drive-thru order. The dude said 1 second please and called his mom. They get into a 3 minutes argument where I recall him saying I'm not gonna drive all around the city for a fucking salad, mom. One time these 3 guys who were stoned out of their minds came through. It took like a full 5 minutes to get through the order because they couldn't stop laughing. Also, the guy was ordering Whoppers and I don't work at Burger King. Then at the window, they had to change a bunch of the order and he was still saying Whoppers. I told him we don't serve Whoppers and they all started laughing again. A couple had a full-on boxing match at the speaker. I just said let me know when you're ready to order as I heard the punches land on each other's faces while they yelled at each other. Then the lady yelled I wish you were dead and the guy laughed manically. Then they ordered like they didn't. Just go Rocky vs Drago. A girl's orgasm. Late teens early 20s girl and her boyfriend were coming through McDonald's drive-thru. Apparently, she was enjoying a bit of manual magic from her boyfriend under the blanket while waiting to order on a busy night. She was very flushed when they got to the window. No shame at all. Oh, this might actually be a specific kink fetish. I'm hungry and horny. I said, well, we can help with the first. You are on your own for the second one. He took it in stride and was still laughing when he got to the window. I was working drive and I had a customer pull up to the speaker and then order. Then afterwards she didn't pull up to the window. And I can still hear what she says even though I'm not taking her order. She then started having a loud phone conversation and started talking about how was she cheating on her boyfriend. I gave her a little time and then said you can pull up, ma'am. When I was working a drive-thru window I was more worried that the customer would overhear what I was saying about them. One time I called a guy an idiot under my breath, wasn't holding down the talk button, and he pulled up to the window to pay and it was my pastor. Here's your change, father fuckwit. Thru men are parents yelling at their kids to make up their minds. Also once had a guy ask for jalapenos on his sandwich. I started laughing, and he got super mad and demanded to talk to my manager. Edit. I feel like I should clarify. Jalapeno man was an old redneck in the middle of Missouri. So it was funny not only because of the pronunciation but because of the southern Midwest accent. I also didn't mean to laugh at him. Both me and my co-worker forgot our headsets were on. My co-worker said it the same way he did and I laughed. And when he pulled up to the window, that is when he asked to see our manager. Most if not all of Starbucks drive-thrus have a camera, so we can see you. We can see when you flip us off. We can see when you're doing something you shouldn't be. We can see the faces and hateful glares you make. And more importantly we can see when you and your significant other are for some reason trying to get it on in the DT lane. Like y'all can't wait and pull into the parking lot for that? I didn't know this until I went through last week and the lady asked the typical what she could get me and then said AWW cute dog. Thought back to all the times before and hoped I wasn't picking my nose or something, haha. Worked at a McDonald's. Most memorable one was a woman who got a call after she placed an order and burst out crying. Person in her passenger side asks, "What's wrong?" She responds, "Windows still down. My dad just died." Taking her payment was extremely uncomfortable. When I worked at McDick's, a lady pulled up and started saying how she hates coming here because the drive-thru person is always an idiot and never gets her order right, and how McDonald's only hires idiots. I greeted her with "Hello ma'am. Sorry for your past experiences but not all of us are idiots. And in fact we all can hear you on the headsets as soon as you pull up." She drove off. Not that I would ever do what she did, but after directly insulting the people making your food, not eating at the establishment afterwards was probably her smartest decision. We have a camera at ours and it's right there so it's hard not to see. But still I get to see parents smack their children. Couples arguing. The nasty faces you make at me. The arm gestures of how fucking stupid are you when I ask if they want cream and sugar in their coffee because I'm supposed to know you want 13 and 9 in a medium. The worst is dumping garbage right in front of the camera. Ugh. I feel like I don't hear a lot of crazy stuff but see a lot. I see people's cars filled to the top with garbage. This old lady came through with blood all over her sleeve. Crazy stuff, lol. A KFC in the town over had someone selling weed through the drive-thru. His customers would ask for extra biscuits with their order, and he would put the weed in the bag. A soccer mom one day went through, had about 5 kids with her. She orders extra biscuits for them. That guy was fired pretty quickly. Made the evening news. 2. Used to work at a McDonald's. Overhears a woman verbally abusing the passenger who was a male. It was definitely odd to overhear and made even less sense to my 16-year-old brain because socially women are never seen as aggressors and it was just a shock. Maybe not that weird but whatever. I work at Wendy's and we had a guy come through who had this super deep masculine voice like the voice of a lumberjack or trucker etc. He orders and then, because we're busy he's stuck back at the speaker. I think it was Party in the USA that started playing and this guy starts singing along in a super high-pitched voice, like little girl high-pitched. All of us with headsets, which we muted, started dying of laughter. It had been a busy and shitty day but that man made it all better. A girl was in the middle of ordering when her boyfriend called her. He was breaking up with her as well as confessing he had been cheating on her. Her car put the call through the speakers. I couldn't complete her order but I did tell the person at the other window to give her a free ice cream of her choosing. I'm surprised she didn't just pull out of line. I had some drunk girl last night talk to her male friend about drama for 5 minutes and when he pulls up she barfs in the drive-thru and I had to clean it up. Thanks for watching this r/AskReddit by Teen Reddit. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tune back in soon for another video.